Good morning, class. I am Pawan Kumar Gupta. Today's topic is function in C++. Let's start. Today's contain our introduction, type of function, function declaration and definition, function syntax, calling a function, function parameters, passing parameter by value, passing parameter by reference, function overloading, conclusion. So let's start introduction of function. Function are uh, a function is a block of code that only run when it is called. You can pass data known as parameter into a function. Functions are used to perform certain action. Just like function are an essential part of C++ programming, means a part of programming. Every program has at least one function that called main function. They are used to group of set statement together and perform a specific task. Just like we are adding addition of two number, so we make a function that will use many time in the program. The second topic is types of function. There are two types of function: user defined function and built-in function. So user-defined function are which made by the user. Type of function written by the program is known as user-defined function. In this function, we use code for making our program to very well. Then second type is a building function. A type of function that is available as a part of language is known as a building function or library function. Building function we are also known as a library function, which is already defined by any header file or included by any header file. Then advantage of function, so easier to code, easier to modify, uh, it is easier to maintain and debug. Then reusability means we can use time by time. Then less programming time means if we make a single function, so we can't do the changes in all the line. If we make a function, so we can change a single line, so our program will be exist with a smaller means perform a very well task. Then next topic is function declaration and definition. Function declaration is a prototype that specifies the function name, return type, and parameter without the function body. Indicate the compiler about the function and how to call that function. Um, Contain the function name, parameter list, and return type. If we use return type, there are two types of return type. We call no return type and return type. Then function definition. Uh, Function definition, actual function that specifies the function name, return type, and parameter with the function body. Uh, Difference between declaration and definition are only their function body. If we want to declare a function, we can't do the define the function parameters we use, but function body we not conclude. But if we defining the function, so we can may we do should do the function body include function body also. Then has to write what the function should perform. It is actual implement of the function, contain the function name, parameter list, return type, and function body. And next, function syntax. So actually previous I told syntax body, function syntax. Firstly we write return type, then function name, then we use parameters uh, with the help of uh, variables, data type. Then we start the block uh, using curly braces, then function body, return type value. If we using return type, then we here use return type. Then after that, return type specify the data type of the value returned by the function. Function name is the name of the function. Parameters are the input to the function. Then return statement used to return a value from the function. Then calling a function. Then calling a function. To call a function, you simply use its name followed by the argument in parameter parenthesis. Just like we want to um, call add function without using any return type function. So we uh, simply write here add uh, bracket small braces, then variable type. If we using integer types, so we send 5 and 3. If we using float type, then I we send 5.03 comma 3.04 then semicolon. So here is the for example, uh, int result equal to add 53. Here we using calling add function, and when it complete, then its result will be uh, uh, stored in the result, and we print result after the conclude. The function call return a value that can be assigned to the variable that's result. Then function parameter. Uh, Function parameters are the input to the function. They are declared in the function declaration and definition. Parameter can be passed by the value or reference. Here, parameters are just three types: call by value, call by reference, call by address. Here we send only two types: pass by value, pass by reference. So starting from pass by value, when a parameter pass by value, a copy of the parameter value is passed to the function. The function works with the copy, and any changes made to the parameter inside the function do not affect the original value. It means if we calling from the main function parameter by value, so if we changes the parameters or values in the our function, so it not be changes in the main function. So it is a drawback of the parameter value, uh, passing parameter value. Here is an example: void parameter int num, then curly braces cout num int. If we change here the num value, then we not get the changes in the main function. Then second one is a parameter by reference. When a parameter passed by the reference, the function works with the original value of the parameter. Any changes made to the parameter inside the function will affect the original value. It means we when we using the parameter by reference, here we using address of any value or any variable. If we change the value or place of the value, so both side the values are changes. So the changes made the parameter inside the function will be affected in the original value. It means when we changes in the our part of function, so changes will be affected in the main function also. Then last is a function overloading. Function overloading allows multiple functions with the same name but different parameter to execute the same scope. It means when we using operator overloading or function overloading, here we using same function but there are parameters or return type of changes are different. So this is an example. In int add int num1 comma int num2, here we return value num1 and plus num2. uh, Num1 and num2 will be using int value, and second one is a double add double num1 double num2, means uh, both are same but return type are different. So first one will give an integer value, and second one give uh, double value, means floating values. So this is function overloading. Then conclusion, function are an essential part of C++ programming. We will read in first uh, slide. Then they allow for code reusability and modular programming. Function can be declared and defined, called and pass parameter. Uh, Function overloading allow multiple functions with the same name but different parameter to exist in the same scope. Thank you.